it's KittenWiskerZ, and today I'm with
Rinjette.
because for some reason I can't fucking stay away from her. She's always invading my goddamn videos because she won't stay away.
So today we're doing the first time tag. So let's start. So number 1 is first tweet. She looks it up.
I'll go actually. I'm gonna pause recording real quick. Okay, so my first tweet was me tweeting out a picture of a dead box of crabs that was in a store, and I was just like, this is crab abuse, hashtag crab abuse, hashtag save the crabs, hashtag a bunch of fucking shit like that. That was legit my first tweet.
And I don't remember what my first tweet was, so I deleted it. But I think it was like a picture of my dog or some stuff like that. Number 2, first YouTube video.
Oh god, I deleted it because I was cringing at myself. But it was a welcome to my channel. I had no audio. You could see a giant watermark everywhere. It was just like Bandicam, and it was just like, I typed so slow, so it was like.
Yeah, my first one was like
That's
that
legit how
also.
slow I typed.
Like my first YouTube video was actually a little pet shop video, how to clean your LPS.
Oh my god, kill me.
My first Animal Jam video was a rare wig giveaway, and I was just like typing everything. And
So it was just like,
I was like,
I type really fast now. It's just like,
it was just like this, okay? Like,
oh, I
for,
made a typo.
5 minutes. Anyways, number 3, first person you subscribe to on YouTube.
Actually, I don't even think they make videos anymore. I forgot what their name was. Actually, no, they still do make videos. Yes, I remember because I watched them. The first person I subscribed to was, hang on, I have to go look up her channel. Stick Freaks. She was the first person I subscribed to because she made this series called Fairy Foxes. And she's only like, I used to love the hell out of that. I was just like, wow, Fairy Foxes! It was terribly animated, but I loved it. I loved Fairy Foxes. And once I actually figured out that she still made more episodes of Fairy Foxes, only like now everything's all properly animated, I was watching it last night. I binge watched almost all the episodes because the episode I stopped on was episode 3 because that was the last episode at the time. Like, that was really the only episode to continue off of it. And now she has just like episode 11, and I was like, wow. So, Stick Freaks was the first channel I subscribed to.
I don't remember on my main channel, like my first channel, who it was. It was probably an LPS channel, but my first Animal Jam person I subscribed to was probably Julian too.
Mine was Twinkle.
So, next question. First Facebook profile pic.
Me with a mustache on.
Mine, it was, I don't mind saying it, it was just like, because I got my mom's old Facebook and changed the name of it. So it was like 2 cats in a heart. It was a Google image. So, next question. Do you still talk to your first love?
Yes. In fact, I recently texted him on Facebook.
Like, the very first, like, crush I had was, like, in first grade. So I still talk to that guy. So, yes. What was your first alcoholic drink?
I don't remember its name.
Well, me, like, I never actually had, like, a full glass of it.
I've taken like a sip.
Yeah, I've taken sips of things. I can't really answer that, but I have tasted, I think red wine.
Red wine's
Yeah,
good.
I think that's the only thing I tasted.
I don't really like wine.
Me neither.
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, I think that's the only thing I tasted, and champagne. I tasted
Champagne,
those.
cocaine, gasoline.
So, next. What was your first job?
How old do you think we are?
I actually had a first job. It wasn't actually like
What?
a job. It was more like volunteering, but they call it a job. Okay, I'll just say it real quick. I quit for the reason, but I'll try to explain it like under a minute. I can't say the name of it though, but it was this like little organization that like teenagers like go and you sold like chocolate bars and pens, like you.
Girl Scout cookies.
No, you were like drove around by this lady. Well, the one in my area was a lady, and then you knocked on doors. You know, you said, "Oh, I'm selling this," and a chocolate bar was $5. A pen was also $5, and then apparently it went to them, for apparently that students don't quit school and don't get bullied, and stuff. But I quit it. Just first of all, it was freaking cold. It was like -40 outside. I joined in January. Second of all, you needed to work like 8 hours a day. And third of all, you only made like half of the money that you got. It was horrible. And also my mom said it was like child abuse because she was fat, okay? And she was just sitting in the car and eating chocolate while we needed to freaking move her asses and sell her chocolate so she could eat more. End of story.
That's great. That was a minute. Like, maybe even longer.
What was your first car?
I had this toy car. It was those little tiny little like cars you could put like your toddlers in, and it would actually drive around. I love that thing. It was like a cat themed one. It was just like, wow.
I think my first car, like a toy car, I don't remember the name of it. I don't know if it was like a Jeep, like a girl Jeep or anything, but it was like pink, that I know and stuff. Yeah, I think that was the first one I had. Who was the first person to text you today?
Her.
Me, it was this little one.
Yeah.
Who was your first teacher?
I don't remember.
My first teacher, her name was...
My first teacher is technically my mother.
My first teacher, I'm not gonna say her family name, but we kind of just told her about her first name. Her name was like Nicole, and she was very nice.
Nicole Harper.
Well, I mean like school teacher. I'm not gonna say like daycare teachers. I'm gonna say like school teacher.
Okay.
Where did you go? Where did you go on your first ride on an airplane?
I've never been on an airplane.
Me neither. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk?
Yes, I remember her username on Xbox was Unlike Kitten. And no, we don't still talk because she's not on Xbox anymore. So by the time I managed to get my Xbox fixed, she wasn't online anymore. She was last online about a year ago, like 2015.
My first best friend was this girl named Erica, and she's still my best friend to this day. So.
But now I'm your best friend, so just throw Erica away.
You're my online best friend. You're like my second best friend. But yeah. We've known each other. It's gonna be on her birthday. It's gonna be 13 years.
I've known Savannah since I don't know how long actually.
Where was your first sleepover?
I remember this very vividly because I've been in this town for a very long time. But there was this girl across the street. I don't actually remember her name. I think it was like Jessica or something, and her little sister like Bracy or something. And, by the way, if you're watching this, hi, Jessica, I still hate you. I hope you die. Because one time I was doing a cartwheel at her house, and, like, my shorts moved a little, and I was not wearing underwear, so. And so her father proceeded to call me an alien, and they hit me with wooden poles. It really hurt. I went home crying.
What the hell?
I don't know why I was still her friend, but I remember I spent the night at her house, mainly because she was like, if you don't spend the night at my house, then I'm going to make you stay. And it's like, how? And then she proceeded to trap me in her room by putting tacks all over the floor. Until I agreed, yeah, I'll spend the night at your house. And then I told my mom. It was really fun, but then I got upset because she was being very mean to me. And everyone was asleep and it was pitch black. So, me being the little secret freaking 000 fucking agent, I went, got a step stool, reached up to the door, unlocked, like, the door's bolt lock. Like, I was unlocking like over 3 locks, and it was just like really complicated locks. I could just like fucking like dum dum dum, and then I opened the door, walked out, closed the door behind me politely and quietly so I didn't bother the girls, And then my streets usually like it used to be infested with wild dogs or like people who let their dogs loose. So like possibly running around in the street when you're like, I don't know, maybe 6 years old. I ran back to my home and luckily my sister was awake, so when I bashed on the door she opened the door, unlocked it and opened it and let me in. I hate her so much. I hate Jessica so much. And then she moved and I wasn't sad at all.
My very first sleepover, I don't think I can remember it, because, I've had so many of them. So, next question. What was the first thing you, what? And so this is like past tense, but present tense. What was the first thing you do in the morning? That is literally what it said. So I guess
I wake up. And then I lay in bed for a few good hours contemplating if I want to wake up, if I had the energy today.
First thing I do, I complain. No, I wait. What was the first concert you ever went
I've never went to a concert before. I almost did, a Set It Off concert, but my mom didn't let me go.
I don't know if I went to one before, but I think I was like 8 or 9. And I went to this concert of this girl, which I can't say her name because you guys can look her up and then find my city, which would be really creepy. But yeah, I just went to her concert and I still like her to this day, this girl. So
you like her? You should like me only.
I think that was my first concert, and it was like for Fights Quebec, so it was like kind of a free concert. Okay. It was pretty good though.
Next question.
I have pictures, okay, and a little funny story. I wanted to take a picture with her, so we did that. Oops, I actually clicked. We did that, but there were so many people, and we were in such a hurry, and that my head was cut off.
That's my baby brother too. My baby brother's just going like cock-a-doodle-doo, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Okay, next question. First broken bone.
My dick. No, I don't remember. Oh, my kneecap, my right kneecap.
I never broke a bone.
Because you're the infant baby.
First piercing.
Both my ears pierced.
Me too. And that's the only one I have for now, because I'm getting a second hole.
Well.
First foreign country you've gone to. I've never been out of Canada.
I've never been out of the United States.
First movie you remember seeing?
Coraline.
I can't even remember the first movie I watched.
Coraline.
When was your first detention?
Detention? Never.
I'm gonna say real, well, we call it high school, but technically I'm in middle school. Anyways, I'll say my real, I'll count it, because, you have, detentions in elementary school, but it's just, staying after class.
Hang on, I'll be right back. Gonna pause recording. Poof.
Okay. Okay, do we start again?
Yes, it's starting again.
From the beginning, or?
No, it's rolling right now.
Oh. Okay, so what story was I telling? Oh, yes, my detention, yes. So I'll just count, middle school detention. So my very first one was, yes, now I remember. I was really pissed at this teacher and at everybody. So I decided to call everybody an asshole and shitheads and to go fuck themselves and just go commit suicide and all that.
Sweet
and
Jesus.
The teacher heard me. Okay, I did not tell them to kill themselves, but I was telling them, I was calling them names. So I got a nice little detention. So I needed to work there for the rest of the period, and yeah. But if we count, after class detentions, elementary, I had one, in grade 3, so. But I don't count that as detention.
Next question. This has been going on for 14 minutes.
Who was your first roommate? Well,
my sister.
I always had the room to myself. What is the first thing you do when you get home?
Get on the computer.
Same. Actually, I take my clothes off.
What the hell?
When was your first kiss? I did not even have my first kiss yet.
With my weird kind of friend with benefit, like maybe about 2 years ago.
Okay. Who did you watch first on YouTube?
What?
Who did you watch first on YouTube?
Fairy foxes, fairy foxes, fairy foxes, fairy foxes, fairy foxes, fairy foxes.
And me, I don't remember like the very first person I watched. I really can't remember. So yeah, that was a 25 question.
Yay! So, bye kitty puppies, have a meowless day, and please subscribe to RinjetteAJ, because sometimes she does live streams, and sometimes I'm in them, because I'm fucking awesome.